Well, you know what? The holidays are coming, and if you're having guests over or you're thinking about inviting folks but you're not sure because of your dog, knowing exactly how to deal with the chaos and the furry member in your house, let's make this less stressful for everybody. How about that? Catherine Newman is the gal who has the answers, and of course she owns Augusta Dog Training, and she's here with Higgins.
Yes, Higgins.
Hi, Higgins.
Yeah.
So wonderful. Yeah. It's good to see you.
Nice to see you as well.
You know, I always love these segments because I really do learn a lot, and you've always taught me so much. And so let's talk about the holidays. And I know you have a bunch of video and kind of examples. So we're going to start out with the standing dog sitting. So when is this a good time?
So we've done a lot of segments about how dogs should behave at the front door, but we've never really discussed what do we do once the guests are there for a couple of hours. And really, that's where your obedience training comes into play. And so I just really love downstays, and a lot of people do downstays to a mat or to place, but really your dog should be able to do a downstay just about anywhere. So if we take a look at some of this video that we have with Higgins, he's wandering around, he's nuzzling people. Guests may not like that, they might be intimidated. Well, we just have our dog do a nice downstay. So whether we're sitting at the table and we don't want our dog to beg, or if we've got guests that are at our
playing
island.
a game like that. And then it looks like you had a mat there for him too.
Yes.
So that's the other thing, right?
Yep. So Higgins is trained to do a downstay like he is doing right now, which means you just do it anywhere I tell you to do it. Or I also have him trained to go to a mat. And the mat is nice because they can move around on it a little bit, but they're not allowed to leave it. And so therefore, a dog can be trained to do up to 20 minutes on a mat.
Wow. Now, does that take a long time to get to that point where they're good to go on the mat?
The duration and distractions are the most challenging thing, but no, you could have this trained by the holidays easily.
Good to
easily.
know.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about going up the stairs and wait and come down the stairs. So when is this important? Halloween, or when is this important?
Okay. So you'll see a lot of times that, especially we'll have guests that come over that are elderly, or maybe they're super little, right? They're little toddlers. And a big dog like Higgins, or any dog that is rushing up or down the stairs, is a tripping hazard, and we do not want that. So I train my dogs to wait at both the top and bottom of stairs. And wait is a little bit different than a stand stay. Stand stay is freeze, don't move. Wait is wait and don't cross this threshold.
Yeah.
The release command is then okay and easy.
You know what? And I actually had Tori, my daughter, wiped out by one of my dogs,
Yes.
and she flew and she really skinned up her face. So it can happen very quickly. Mostly if the kid is excited, the dog is excited. I always worry about my mom.
Yeah.
You know, Coda's really slow, which is
Yeah.
good, but some are not. So this
Yeah.
is a very good. Okay, now let's talk about the dishwasher.
Yes. So
This is so gross, but this happens.
we get this comment from all of our in-home clients. We don't like this about our dogs. So, and it's my husband's pet peeve. He does not like dogs in the aisle between the sink and the island when we're cooking. So I teach the dogs to wait, and to help the dogs learn, I put down just a piece of painter's tape and I put some black dots on it, and it serves as a line that our doggy is not allowed to cross. So we have Higgins here where we've trained him to wait. I'm obviously scraping dishes. We've got the garbage can there, and he just doesn't violate that line. So, and this is super easy to train, super.
So do you do the clicks, or how do you make sure they don't go across the darn line?
So what I do on the wait, first of all, is we just mark it so it's very clear to our doggy. And then it's all on-leash training with treats and teaching the wait command. So if you have taught the wait at the threshold of the stairs or at the door, this is a super easy transition. This is really, if your dog knows wait, this is like a 3-day exercise.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah.
And we only have a few seconds left, but talk about Halloween on Friday.
Okay.
What should you do?
So first of all, it's a great opportunity to practice if your dog has a sit, stay, and a place. But even if they have a sit, stay, and a place command, only have your dog meet 3 or 4 people at the door. After that, it's better to have them in a crate or a different room, because you have to remember, we have ghosts and goblins and different looking individuals coming to the door than normal, and that can be really upsetting to a dog. So Higgins has got a great place command, but even after 3 people, we'll have him in a crate because he's a guarding breed.
Yeah.
And that's asking a lot.
And the thing is Coda's super friendly, but he
Right.
also could scare people because he's so
totally.
big.
Yes.
So I usually wait. A lot of kids like him, but it's just a time to be careful.
Yes.
Just be careful. You're opening your doors. You don't know who's there. It's such a good idea.
Yeah.
Catherine is amazing, and she has great resources. So, of course, she owns the doggy daycares, and along with that, a lot of training. You come to
Yes.
people's houses. So,
Yep.
thank you
You're
for
welcome.
coming on the show. We have all the information on care11.com. Higgins was amazing, as always. So, thank you, Higgins.